Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel today. Quickly, at the beginning of this, if any of you would like to have this same thing done for you, down below in the description, you'll find the link to my Discord where you'll find explicit instructions on how to get me a replay and have it done just like this. This one in particular is going to be for F709. I did one for him in the past, and now we're going to check out where he's at now. Gold 3, Plat 1 level in 2v2 and 3v3. This in particular is a 3v3 replay from Gold 3 Div 4. Feels like he ball chases a lot and makes a lot of wrong decisions, such as flipping the wrong way or going for pointless aerials. So we're going to take a look at that, see what I agree with, what kind of general tips I can give, and see if we can help you out a little bit. This, off the bat, is actually a really good challenge. Very smart challenge angle. Don't use too much boost to take care of it either. It's not bad. A little bit unfortunate. Oh my. So here, this whole time, you're kind of following the play, but you don't have any boost. So, like, as the third man in this situation, you want to be giving your teammates space and also getting yourself boost so that you are ready to deal with the next play that comes. And in general, you always want to be trying to keep as much momentum as you can while collecting that boost. And then here, technically this is your ball to go for, but the problem is that you came too far forward. If you had been more at a midfield area, you might have been able to go for an aerial on this ball, whereas it kind of puts you in an uncomfortable spot. And you should challenge it. I know it looks like your teammate is going to, but he shouldn't, and you should turn for this at this point so that that doesn't end up happening. One kind of little tip. I know you got bumped, and it's like 90% the best recovery you could have had. But right as you land, if you're gonna land sideways, if you hold power slide down a little bit just to get yourself straight, you keep a little bit more of that momentum. That could help you out a little bit. Maybe not in that case, but, just a tip. And then, how did we get in this position? Your teammates got way too close there. And then here, you turn to go back out where the ball is, but you got to be thinking one step ahead. You're not going to be able to get to the ball before them. So what you need to do is try to read where they're going to shoot it and get in the way of the shot instead of getting to where they are. You'd want to be diving across the middle of the net preemptively for their shot, and that would be your best attempt at saving that. Kickoffs, I always kind of go over this with everybody. So right as you can move, I would make a slight adjustment to the left. As soon as you pick up that boost pad, you front flip, and you stop boosting while you front flip. Then you get to about here, off of that flip, you start boosting again, and you turn toward the ball a little bit more. You want to hit it directly in the middle on both axes. So if you think about it like top to bottom, you want to hit it in the middle, left to right, in the middle. You want to get it square in the middle of the ball. And in this case, I would say dodge left. And if you came from the other side, you would dodge to the right. And then that kind of helps you to get the strongest kickoff you can get. Eventually, once you get that down, you can play with your kickoff a little bit more and read opponents and that kind of stuff. But that'll get you a good baseline to start from. Here, you kind of This I would consider to be a half rotation because you never really went back and your teammate is waiting to go in, as you can see by the fact that he just came by right here. So what you just want to do is just keep going back. Trust that your teammate's going to go, so you don't end up kind of getting in his way. Here it's kind of on you to have put pressure on them. You don't want to let them take it to the wall for free, especially the higher up you get, the better people get taking stuff off the wall and doing something threatening with it. So you don't want to give away that wall for free. That was a really good shot though, executed very well with the air roll and everything. So good job on that one. Interesting. It worked, but I would like to see you get that with your nose. So instead of, you kind of jumped a little bit too early. I don't know if it was like because you were uncomfortable with the read or something, but you jumped a little too early and then you air rolled the wrong way. So if you had jumped a little bit later and air rolled to the right instead of the left, and then dodged diagonally to the left, you could put that to the left side of the net just like that, but it would be a boomer. And, you know, in some cases, you'll need that. So, not awful overall, just a tip moving forward. Not a bad shot. It works out. A general note, though, for something I've noticed so far. I know you are still in gold, pushing toward plat. I'd say one thing you really want to work on, aside from that kickoff, is working on getting comfortable with playing faster. And by that, I mean, like, try to have trails as often as you can. Like, as much as it makes you comfortable. Like, as long as you can be comfortable with trails, you should always have them. You know, being supersonic when you play as much of the time as you're comfortable. And then the amount of time you'll be comfortable doing that starts to gradually grow and you'll get better. I don't know what happened to your teammate there, but he just kind of chilled AFK for a bit. Here, I would say you should just be respecting this clear. I don't know a ton about gold, but he definitely looked like he was comfortable with that. So you don't want to jump and take yourself too far out. And then once this happens, anything that comes across this middle here is going to be on Lucid Nox to score and not you. You've already taken your in rotation and you're on your way back out now. So if you stop, you're just going to cause an issue with a teammate not knowing whether or not they should go. So as soon as you're done being in, you just want to get out as quickly as you can. Make it as clear to your teammates as possible that you're leaving. You're not going to go for the ball. That was a good shot. Led to a good opportunity. I'd say some of the biggest things that separate lower level players from higher level players is their movement off of the ball. So like what you can do with the ball is obviously going to get better as time goes on, but all of your pace of movement around the field, your reading of your teammates, your opponents, positioning on the field, all of that is what I would say would be the biggest thing to work on for you personally. There, you did good to just leave that. There, I don't think You should be jumping for a situation like that quite that early, when it's bouncing through a bunch of people like that. Interesting. I'm not sure why you jumped so early here. But you definitely could have got a better hit if you hadn't jumped so early. You could have dodged into it properly. And here, I have to say it. There's no way you could convince me you didn't see your teammate here. And he's always going to go for that. He's not leaving that for you. He went up there to go for it. Whether he's supposed to or not is out of the question. He is going to go for it. So just let him have it. Wait back. Whatever happens, you can handle it from there. You know, do your best to never double commit with anybody. If it breaks down your rotation a little bit, that's okay, because it's better than double committing. It's a great clear. A good pass as well. But I would say you kind of just stay and watch. There's no rush to get back. Here, you're not defending anything either. Like from this position, I'm gonna put you in an opponent point of view here. You're not, like, they're not worried about you. You're not a problem. You're not defending the net. You're not challenging. You're just driving away from them and away from blocking the net. So you want to work on getting your nose toward the net. You want to be in a shadow position if you're not going to challenge them, like, immediately. And get to where you're more in line with the post and you can cover something on net. It also looks like they're about to demo chase you, which they do. But you see, you weren't in a position where you could block any of the net. You took yourself too far out toward the corner. Basically, the point there is, in that situation, straight back to net will put you in the best position possible. And here, this could have been a lot worse. In my opinion. I know that your teammate did miss it, but in most cases I would be saying there's no way you should go for this. This can just cause any kind of problems. If this ends up being a 50 and your teammate double committed, then you have one person left to defend and there's 0 seconds left, you know what I mean? So that could cause you an issue. So that's gonna tack on another thing to basically my general notes for this. Overall, just, it's not bad. You're definitely getting there. I would say your movement off the ball, focus on, you know, picking up small boost pads as often as possible instead of going for corners all the time. Keep that momentum up. Try to have trails as much as you can, as much as you're comfortable with it. Start paying attention to trying to read what's going to happen from the opponent's point of view, what they want to do. Where your teammates are going to be, that kind of stuff. Game awareness, start working on reading in that sense. And then on top of that, once you are familiar with where your teammates are and all that kind of stuff, I would say to work a little bit on your trust, just a little bit, because I did see what looked like a lack of trust a couple times through here. So I think those will be some of the biggest points to work on, and you can get me another replay in a little while and we can see how it's going and everything else. So hopefully this goes and helps you, and to all of you who did watch, thank you very much. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.